on click. I'll just take. First, I'll just demonstrate on click. Okay, finish. Okay, everyone able to see this? Just do one thing. Okay, everyone can see this now. It is loading. 2 seconds. Okay, I have started a new project. Okay, I've started a new project. Now my main menu consists of hello world. I'll just delete that. I will take 3 buttons. Okay, I'll take 3 buttons. What are those 3 buttons? First button. Okay, first button I have dragged and dropped. Then I have defined the constraint, center horizontal in parent, center vertical in parent. Correct? So I have created one button. Okay, I'll just rename that as, okay, I'll just rename that as, what should I rename? I'll just rename for my reference. It is click one. Okay, first one finished. Now I need one more button. I'll need one more button. Then I have dragged and dropped button. Right click, center, horizontal in parent. Right click, center, vertical in parent. Correct? Understood? Then I'll just rename it as, what should I rename? Click 2. I'll just rename it as click 2. Okay. Next, I've taken third button. I've taken third button. Right click, center, horizontal in parent. Right click, center, vertical in parent. Okay. Then I'll rename it as click 3. Correct? I'm not going to any design coding part. I'm demonstrating here itself. Okay. So you got to know. Okay, I'll just take the accessibility and display larger size. Okay, fine. I've taken this 3 buttons. Click 1, click 2, click 3. Okay, I will give the ID also. Okay, first ID will be clickable 1. If you want me to do this in the code itself, I'll just go to the code. Okay, I'll just split it. What is my first button? Click 1. So what is the ID? ID. If you press ID, you will get this ID at plus ID is what? ID will be, I'll say first. Okay, I'll say first. Next button. So I'll say second. Okay, next third button. I'll say third button. Correct? What did I do? I have taken 3 buttons. I have named it as click 1, click 2, click 3. Don't get confused with the name and the ID. ID is different, name is different. Name is displayed, ID is used for Java integration. Correct? Now I have created 3 things. Now I need to integrate this XML buttons with the Java. I need to tell that Java as, yes, I have created 3 buttons in okay, 3 buttons in the XML. What is that first? Okay, first button, first but, okay, semicolon. I'll just say. See this, I am getting red mark because if you press Alt enter on that, you will be getting this widget button. Okay, so you don't want to program this also. Next, button first. Now, what did I tell you? First button of Java is equal to, there is some button, find view by ID, okay, in the resource with the ID as first. Okay, so in the XML it is having ID as first. Okay, so in the activity, this first of the XML integrated with Java first. Next, what is next step? Second button second but. Okay, you should not rename it as same name. Okay, second button. Then what do I say? Second button is equal to some button in the XML. Okay, find that button, find view by ID in resource with the ID second, semicolon. Okay, see here, second button with the ID of second. Correct. Next, what is my next? So third button, third but, semicolon. Next, what do I say? Third button is equal to some button is there in the XML. Find the view my ID r.id dot third. Okay, in the resource we have a ID with respect to third. Okay, third button. Now third button. Okay, this completes. XML is saying that yes, XML I have this front end button, so it should work with the back end button. Means I have integrated the front end button with the back end button. Okay, first is integrated to first button, second is integrated to second button, third is integrated to third button. Okay, now upon clicking this, what should happen? Okay, I'll teach the same thing. See, to create a activity. Okay, in this program itself, I'll teach to create a activity. So above the main activity, you have a folder. You right click on that, new activity, empty activity. Just name it as first click. Okay, finish. Okay, after synchronization, again right click on the above button, above main activity, right click, activity, empty activity. Then I'll just name it as second click, finish. Then again right click, new activity, empty activity, third click. Okay, I'll name it as third click, finish. Okay, third click, first click, second click, third click have created. Okay, so what is the layout? First click. To differentiate, I'll just add one text view saying that. Okay, so this is center horizontal in parent, this is center vertical in parent. I'll just say this code as, this is first click activity. Okay, enter. Text size will be 50 dp. Okay, how it looks like. Design, can you see this design? Okay, this is first activity. Okay, I'll just align. align text alignment center. How it looks like design. This is first activity, correct? Okay. The same code, I'll just take this same code, text view. Then I'll copy paste in second activity also. I'll go to the code, second activity also. And I'll just rename it as one second. First text view I'll just take. Then I'll just go to second click. Then I'll just mention the second click. But this is second click activity. Okay, in second click I'm telling second click. Then in third click I'm going to the code. Then I'm telling this is third click activity. Okay, I have created three activities. In the XML file of three activities, I have named as first click activity, second click activity, third click activity. Now, upon this, I'll go to the main. Then I'll just integrate. Okay, first button of my main activity, set on click listener, new view on click listener. Okay, I not mention anything. First button, this first button, my Java first button, my XML is integrated with first button. This first button on clicking, okay, set on click listener is equal to new view on click listener. See, I can write whatever I want here. What I'll write now, I'll create a new intent, name it as intent is equal to new intent of main activity dot this comma to the first click dot class. Enter. So again it is showing the red mark for the intent. I have not imported the class. So again left click on intent, alt, enter. It will automatically import the necessary library. Okay, now I'll say start the activity of intent. Clear? Now, what is my second button? Second button dot again set on click listener, new view on click listener. Okay, what I'm doing? I'm doing the same. I am creating an intent name as new intent of, on clicking the second button, where it need to go? It need to go from main activity dot this to second click activity dot class, semicolon, enter. Start the activity intent. Next, similarly for third also. For third also, I'll just demonstrate like that only. Third button dot set on click listener, new view on click listener. What should happen? Intent. I'm creating an intent is equal to new intent of main activity dot this comma second click, no, not second click, third click dot class, semicolon, enter. Start activity of intent. Okay, now let's see the output. I'll play it. What is my first page? Click 1, click 2, click 3, click 3, click 1, click 2, click 3. I'll get 3 things. Launching the activity. Okay. See, if I click on this, click 1, where it should go? Where it should go? This is first click activity. Back. Click 2. This is second click activity. Back. This is third click activity. Correct?